What it do?
Hey.
I'm back. You know I'm always here, but look who's with me. Motherfucking complaining ass Sierra Noel. You know what I'm saying? I know y'all niggas been trying to see her come back on because she's crazy as shit and she just says what's on her mind. So I brought her back. She back from the ATL. You know what I'm saying? Get it poppin', get it poppin'. But crazy thing about today, look what's here, guys. It's dark liquor. A lot of y'all been telling me, when are you gonna bring some dark liquor on? When are you gonna drink it? Whoop de whoop whoop. And this is the perfect person because what's your favorite drink?
Jameson.
Yes. But this is some good shit. I ain't gonna hold you. Like, you know, we be taking shots before, so whatever. That's why it's a little down. But the shit is fire. It's hella like smooth and crisp and shit. We got a lot of things to get into. But before that, you already know I am DJ 2 motherfucking AM. This is the Homos Playground. This is Sierra Noel L, or also known as Sweetest Things in Life. You already know her baking service. Niggas hit her up for the cakes, bro. Or the cupcakes, whatever you want. Any baking needs. Pour us up, bartender. You gonna say hi to the people?
Oh, what's up, everybody?
Yeah, damn. They're like that.
You ready? You ready for my realness, my rawness?
Oh my god. The dark does something different, guys.
I hope you're ready.
Yeah, I don't think y'all are ready. Because I wasn't ready either. So. Oh, look at our cool new glass, guys. It's from San Francisco. She got it for me the last time she was here. When she was in San Francisco, she got stuck there. She got me a little equality one. All my people, LGBT
That's real
community.
love when you buy shot glasses at the airport and pay them airport prices.
Right. This shit was probably like $15. I'm going to keep taking shots out of this, guys. It's my shit. All right, guys. Cheers. Hopefully y'all are drinking. And y'all should be drinking dark because y'all always talking shit to me about it.
Oh my gosh. So much smoother. So good.
Way better because if y'all do recall, last time she was here, we were drinking Patron. That shit tastes like ass. And it sucks because y'all know I love tequila. So it was
straight water. But you know what's so crazy? I think it's like taste buds, how they change.
Yeah.
Because I remember when we first started drinking tequila, first it was Jose Cuervo. We would be like, yeah, that's our shit. Now that's just like, what the fuck? It's like plastic bottle type liquor.
Right. Like who buys that? It's it's like the whole fucking pitcher is on sale for $6.
Like, oh shit.
Yeah, no.
Oh, we really about to drink Patron?
Nah.
Oh, now we're like, what the fuck?
We like Patron? Damn. Niggas be like, look, you got Don Julio? No? That's $300 more? No, be cool. Just get us the Patron. We'll suffer. That shit is... but it's gross. It's spicy. That was a really bad bottle. You know what? Patron's just not good anymore. I don't want to really say bad things about Patron because y'all my niggas, but I ain't fucking with it. But now we got this little Jameson Black Barrel shit. This isn't normal Jameson. I don't even drink normal Jameson. So I don't know how I'm about to be on this podcast, but y'all bear with me. Y'all let me know. You like the darker, like drinking the dark liquor DJ 2 AM or like the light Patron, tequila, you know, my shit. Y'all let me know. But our first fucking topic that I want to get into is how is a relationship possible when either you or the significant other's family does not like you? You want me to go first?
Yeah, you go first. Okay. Mine's very short. So.
Okay. I'm gonna go first and I'm gonna say yes and no. I'm gonna say yes that it can work if it depends how close your significant other is to the family and what family member is it. Mm-hmm. Is it the mom? Is it the dad? Is it like a distant cousin? Is it somebody they kick it with all the time?
Right.
I've only been with one person where their family just like did not like me, and it was because they didn't approve of her being gay, and her mom hated me, and it didn't really cause problems for us. It only caused problems for us in high school. When we got out of high school, it wasn't an issue because she was just like, Mom, like I'm grown as hell. Like you're not gonna tell me what I'm gonna do. I'm gay. It is what it is. But in high school, she caused hell. She used to like ground her, like just to ground her because she was gay. Like
what?
Yeah. Oh. I'll bleep that out. It's gonna be a big beep. Yeah. So whatever. The person that it was, her mom did like not rock with me. But anyway, have you dealt with that, or do you feel like it's possible? What side of the fence are you on with that?
Okay, it can definitely work, but it can only work if one, the person that you're with, is willing to deal with the backlash
from both sides. Huh?
From both sides,
mm-hmm.
Or two, the other person also has to be able to not just give a fuck, like don't give a fuck what other people think, but also allow that person to have a relationship with their family outside of you. Like if they don't like
separate,
you,
like alone.
Yeah, like if they're having family get-togethers, go hang out with your family.
Mm-hmm.
You shouldn't have to force a person to choose.
Okay.
So
you're saying like the significant other should like go hang out with the family and like leave you to do whatever.
Yes.
All right.
Let me have a girls' day. I will go to give me a massage, everything.
Right.
I'm just like, just don't worry about how much money I'm spending.
Because I'm chilling by myself and I don't care. Like I'm living.
Exactly.
But I noticed that a lot of people struggle with that because usually when like I'm going to use the mom, but like usually like when the mom doesn't like you, it's really difficult because a lot of people are usually close to their mom or have like a good relationship with their mom. Mm-hmm. So it causes strain, but I agree with her. Like you shouldn't even put the pressure on. Like if your family don't like me, they don't like me, but we're together. So that's the way it's going to be. And we're just going to have to keep on dealing with it. Mm-hmm. I'll bring it more complicated. What about when there's kids involved though? Do you let the kids go with that family person?
Yeah, why not? It was free daycare for me, so.
So you're hella cool with it.
I am.
Because I know a lot of.
Like, go to your auntie's house.
Right.
Go to your grandma's house.
Right.
And just be done. I mean, life is too short, and I feel like, kids need the most amount of love while they're growing up. It's a part of, life that they need. I feel that children who lack love don't know how to give love. Mm-hmm. So I need my kids to be around as much family as possible.
Right.
I mean, as long as you're not trying to jeopardize or talk shit about me as a parent to my children, I'm all for it. Why not?
Okay, so she's really for it. And I agree with her. But I will say that it becomes more difficult in the gay community only because we get into situations, people get into situations where they have a kid with somebody and they already don't approve of them being gay. So then you struggle with some of the family that doesn't fuck with the kid because you're gay. So I feel like when it comes, I haven't dealt with that, obviously, because I don't have kids. You know what I'm saying? But like that could be like a deeper issue. Because if that happened with me, I don't know if I'd want my kid around that family. Like you don't support me. That's what I would say. You know what I mean?
I would just not have my child exposed to that. Because why would you introduce your child to some tiny person?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You're not going to sit here and judge my child based off of how I live my life.
Right.
So if you're not going to give my child a chance, then you just don't need to be in their life, period.
And that's where I think the other person has to come in and make an executive decision. You shouldn't leave it on the partner who is already not liked. Because it's like, then they come off like the dick. Like, it's like, oh, you just don't fuck with my family and this. And it's like, well, no, your family doesn't fuck with me, one. And two, like, we have a kid together. Like, and I'm speaking in general terms, but it's like, we have a kid together. They need to respect me as the other parent. And that will bring respect for me being them around my kid, because a lot of people are like sabotaging, like you were saying, like you can't be around my kid and like be talking crap about me. And a lot of these grandmas out here, like, I mean, y'all cool with stuff. There's a lot of like nasty little grandmas out here that are just ruthless. Like, oh, I don't like your mom. Your mom's a hoe. Your mom's this. Your mom that. And then like you're getting that drilled into your kid. And then when your kid comes home from the weekend,
is your mom being nice to you?
Yeah.
Is she mean?
Is she taking care of you?
Do you get whoopings? Bitch,
right.
Did I get beat?
Right. Right. Like, why are you trying to act? Right. Like, why are you trying to act just because you're a grandma now? Like, that's not cool. I just wanted to kind of bring that up because somebody had actually asked me a question in my DMs about that like a couple weeks ago. And she was just talking about how basically the other person that she's with, her family like hates her. And she wouldn't really get into specifics about the drama, but she was just like, we've been together for like 5 years. Like, I think I'm about to walk away. And I was like, well, I'll talk about it on the pod because I don't know if you should walk away, but it just depends how detrimental is it to your relationship. To your relationship. Is it where like you just hate the mom and you guys always talk shit about her? I mean, maybe you guys shouldn't be talking shit about it at all. Let your partner go with, the other parent, like you said, and just chill. Do your own thing.
Yeah, chill, do your own thing. I mean, eventually, if you're in the right, they're going to come back around.
True.
Period. I mean, whether it's going to take 2 years, 5 years, 10 but years. Honestly, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
So it's just like, just live your life. Don't let anybody else have that type of control. And that person who doesn't like you and they're like, oh yeah, I got them to break up.
Right.
They own you.
They do. They're owning your thoughts, like how you're treating things. You're ruining your
Exactly.
relationship. If y'all been together 5 years and you're letting a family member ruin your relationship, that's horrible. Y'all been together 5 years. Nobody should be able to step in between that. I don't know your situation specifically, but you did ask me, so I wanted to respond to that. I've only dealt with it once. She obviously is cool. She's like, whatever, do you. It's not my business. I don't care if they like me. And I think that's how you should live your life. Life's too short.
I definitely deal with it, so.
So let's take a shot. I want another shot of some Jamie.
Another shot of Jamie.
Oh, she thinks she's a stinker, guys. I tried to tell you.
Sorry. Sometimes I forget that we actually recorded. Like,
yeah, I know. You just start singing and shit.
I'm sorry, y'all. Like, this is how I really am, so I apologize if there are any bloopers.
I keep recording, so.
All right.
So another thing I wanted to talk about is fitness and where the things that me and her have went through that are on so opposite sides of the spectrum, and like where we are now and how we got here and stuff like that, because I know you get hellish questions about that. And usually when I post a lot of gym stuff, I get a lot of questions too. So we're going to talk about some stuff with that.
Yeah.
Start it off.
Okay. So about the gym and fitness, like, ladies, stop thinking, it is 2019. Stop thinking that you're going to get buff as fuck by, being a heavy lifter.
Yeah.
Like, I literally lost 65 pounds, like, in
She's
a few
not
years.
bullshitting.
And
I might put an old picture up.
It's like,
yeah, for real. Yo.
Because, like, if you look at me on Instagram, you're going to see it. Like, I literally have a picture from a few years ago, side by side. And, I mean, just the change is incredible. I just put all of my faith in a trainer so that way he could actually show me how to build a body. Sometimes I had to learn to be patient. Because when you are changing, it's a lifestyle change. It's not a quick diet. It's not a pill. It's not a surgery where I'm going to lose drastic amount of weight just all of a sudden. I don't believe in those. Those are quick fixes. And my body is telling me what I need and what I, and how to live my life. So it's just, I have to listen to myself. So I started doing heavy weights. And when I say, and I am a fucking beast in the gym now. Now it's to the point where, like, I walk in with a motherfucking 2-piece and own it, like in the heavy weights, in the free weight section. And it's like, I love it. And I don't sit here. Sometimes, I used to hate it when people would stare. And I would hate when guys would stare. I'd be like, what are you looking at? Are you looking at my ass? Or I'm like trying to get fit. But now it's like women stare. I'm like, shit, yes. Like, you see these squats.
Right.
So I really, really love it. So ladies, start picking up some free weights. Don't be scared. Push yourself constantly because it's like that mental threshold. I'm telling you, as soon as you get past it, you are on a high and you just want to keep going and going because you'll see. I literally take, I don't know about you, but like I literally take progress pictures almost every day just so I can see the visual side by side.
Because you don't really know. You have an image of yourself for a long time. That's just the way it is.
Exactly. So, when people see me, like to me, I'm like, oh, I'm still the same. Yeah. But when people see me in person, they're like, not even your pictures do you justice.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh shit. So it's
no, because that's a lot of weight. Yeah. It's a lot of weight to lose, period.
Yeah.
And I think that when she was talking about like lifting and stuff, you can literally do whatever you want with your body. If you do want to buff up, you can. I'm a living example of that. If you want to slim down, if you want to just lose fat, if you want to still be thick, like it's about health. It's a healthy lifestyle.
Yeah.
It's taking care of your body, mind, and soul, period. That's how I see it. The gym is like therapy for me. If I miss the gym, I'm like, damn, I kind of missed the gym today. Like, you know what I mean? Even on my days off, I want to go, but I'm like, no, I got to let my body rest. It's just, it brings so much mental clarity and it can take the stress of a whole day away with an hour. Yeah. Just really like get in the zone. And like, don't be one of those people that goes in the gym and isn't really focused. Put your headphones in. Or just going
to the gym to look cute. Like,
right. No.
Really?
Get there and do work. Like, actually enjoy what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? And there was a couple of people that had hit me because I had posted a progress picture maybe like, I don't know, maybe like 2-3 months ago. And, you know, like she's known me since high school, which y'all know. And in high school, like I was on like 112 pounds.
She was like this bottle right here.
Baby facts. That shit is so real. Like I was like a little baby out here. Like it's not even a game.
Like she got a small ass foot and the Jordans looked big.
Right. Yo, that's so crazy.
That is crazy.
Because people really used to be like, damn, you got some clown feet. And I used to be like, I wear a 6.5 though.
Yes.
Like, yeah, that's crazy. I forgot about that. No, it's so real. Like, and you have to remember that it's not just going to the gym. It's not dieting. It's just eating healthier.
Correct.
Whatever you want to do. If you want to bulk, you need to like really look at your macros and stuff. And that's going on a difficult level. Let's say if you're on day one and you're just like, you know what, I'm going to try the gym. Go in there and see what you like. Go get on the treadmill, walk for a minute. That's boring to you. Go lift weights. Like she said, don't be scared to lift weights. It up. You don't have to do just 5 pounds. Mm-hmm. Push yourself. Like she said, go in there. Maybe you can do 7. Next week, do 12, do 15. Keep extending, keep growing, keep challenging the body. Yeah. And it's going to free your mind. Mm-hmm. I mean, for me, like, I'm not as angry anymore. I just feel like confident. I feel good about myself. Like, I don't know. Is that how you feel?
I do. Yeah. I feel confident. Like, I would never, you know what's crazy? I have never worn a bikini.
Oh, wow.
Until this year.
Oh, that's dope.
And I'm fucking 30 years old, y'all. Like, fuck. Like, right. I'm just now able to feel confident and stuff. And just live fucking carefree and not give a fuck. And I look good in a bikini. So it's not like, oh, yeah, I'm in a bikini and, it's all right. No, I actually do look good. So, right. I just love it. Like, y'all just need to go and push yourself.
Yeah. Put in that work. Like, it's really going to be life-changing. Mm-hmm. And also, like, the hardest part about going to the gym is the first 30 days. Like, once you get past 30 days, you're fine. Mm-hmm. Like, it becomes a habit. It's a part of your lifestyle. And I think that you just have to make that first step, to take the time to get to the gym and don't care about what's going on or who's there or what the problem is, and go from there. Yeah. Anyway, the point is that you just got to make that first initial step. And after you do that, I mean, life will definitely change. If anything, like you said, progress pictures help, but you'll notice mentally you're just going to feel good. It just releases endorphins.
It does, but you have to understand that it is normal. You will end up going through this, like, it's not even like a mini depression, but it's like you have this little mental breakdown first before you are, you become you have a clear headspace. Yep. And that's normal. Mm-hmm. It's like your body is like trying to figure out what the fuck is going on. Yeah. So it's like as soon as you do that, you're going to love it. It's like it is a cheap therapist. It is. It saves so many lives. Right. So get in there, push yourself, do not stop. Yeah. If you don't know what you're doing, go on Instagram and type in, workouts. Or go on YouTube.
Whatever you want to do, you can find it. Mm-hmm. And that's another thing. I don't really want to diss trainers because I do love trainers, but don't get ripped off by these trainers either. You know what I mean? I love trainers and they do bring benefits to people who really don't know. But, once you start getting the process down, don't pay for that for a year. You know what I'm saying? Some of these trainers charge like $400 a month. Insane prices. Yeah. And it's like, you need to go to this trainer as a teacher. Like, okay, and retain what they're telling you. Like, okay, this is going to do this and this is going to do that. Don't just go in there and start doing shit. Like, be like, okay, so this is going to build this muscle. So when I come back another day, I need to do that muscle and this is how I'm going to do it. Right. Because don't treat that as your crutch. I know some people, I have this lady that works with me. And she was with a trainer for like 4 months. She loved it. And then he started getting too many clients. So he wasn't really focused, but she was still paying $180 a month. And I told her, I was like, you can do this. You know how to do it. You just got to go by yourself. And a lot of people get nervous with that too. What do you think about going in a group?
I don't like group workouts.
Okay. Not going in a group, maybe just having somebody be there with you.
Oh, okay. So like a gym partner.
Yeah, gym partner. Yeah, I think those are beneficial.
It's all about accountability. That was the reason why I did get a trainer, is about somebody holding me accountable. Right. Because if I knew I was going to let somebody down, like, I was there regardless.
Right. Because it's like they make you feel responsible.
Yeah. Yeah. And it's like, I don't want to let this person down. Like, I'm about to show up. I'm keeping my word. Right. So it's not even, it's past the money part at this point. I'm just thinking of, okay, I decided to be dedicated and I'm going to follow through with it.
Right.
So
I think that exactly what she said. Like when you have a gym partner, I don't know, it just makes it that more exciting because it's like it's not like a competition, but it's like, oh, guess what weight I did today, or guess what I'm really doing. So the beep doesn't matter.
Oh, okay. So nowadays, it's like you don't even have to have a gym partner. There's so many groups on Facebook that are weight loss, support groups. I have one. I'm an admin of one. You literally can just go and find them because you're not alone.
No.
Everybody is coming from somewhere. And I guarantee you're going to find somebody else that has almost the exact same story as you.
And another thing is like, let's make this clear too. This isn't about weight gain or just weight loss. What if you're just like, I don't know what I want to do. I just want to clear my head. I just want to be in a better headspace. Just go and forget your diet. Really. Like everything is going to benefit your body. It's going to have some type of benefit to you. And I know, some people are like, oh, you're just a gym rat. And it's like, no, I'm not just a gym rat. Like this shit has changed me in all ways.
Yeah.
Not just being on a weight gain and feeling better. It's just, I don't know. It's just crazy. I just encourage it. And she's super encouraging in it too. And I will be real. Like if you guys want tips or anything like that, like, no, we're not personal trainers, but we've definitely both been in the gym for a solid 2 years now.
Yeah.
So if you, like she said, if you want to, I want to build my legs, but I don't want them to be big. She can probably help you with that. Or if I want to build my legs, but I want them to be big, but I want them to be strong. She can help you with that.
Or how can I get a big butt without getting like a BBL?
Yep. She can give you advice on that. And I can definitely give you advice on pretty much anything. I have, like my girl comes to the gym with me and I've helped her through a lot of stuff. I had people that used to come to the gym with me and I helped them, one with weight loss and one with muscle gain. So I come from all type of spectrums, whether you're, you want to keep a feminine body, whether you want, more masculine body, whether you're a skinny guy, fat guy, bigger guy. I apologize. It doesn't, I don't mean to be rude. It doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? Like we can give that type of advice.
Yeah. So
I just want to put that out there for the fitness people or the people that want to do fitness. So let's take another shot.
All right. Man, we have been lit all fucking weekend though.
Every time she's here, this is all we do. Drink.
Baby shots.
Okay, there we go. All right, guys. I think you guys should be on shot number 3, right? Just 3 or 4? 3 or 4?
3.
Keep up.
I think.
It's getting rougher. I don't know what's going on.
I was the only one who see me. I was like,
I don't know what's happening. Maybe it's because we're drinking it with energy drinks. I don't really know. And I do not advise that either, but we like to do this. This is what we do. So something that I've kind of been wanting to talk. So she is fluid. So I kind of wanted to see, like, what was your first experience of going to a gay club?
Oh my God. Fucking life. It's like every girl's fantasy. Like it's dumb hype.
Yes.
And
hell yeah.
Everybody just, it's just a vibe. The whole vibe is amazing. And you can dance and be free. And you ain't got to worry about somebody like, right. Like trying to be up on your ass. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
And people be hyping you up. Be like, God.
Yeah.
So it's like, I love it. It's so amazing. It's a wonderful experience.
I mean, I'll be real. Like, I just went to my first gay club. I think it's like 4 years ago now. And I was like, what the fuck? Like, and when I say gay club, I mean, like, I've been to like little after hour spots. I'm talking like a gay club, like it's for like gay people. And it was fucking lit. Like, I still always go, oh my God, you don't understand. It's so fun. Like, I just feel like everybody is like happy and in a good space and like kind of want to like, is enjoying themselves, because sometimes I feel like a lot of people feel like they can't at straight clubs, which is crazy because I actually do have fun at straight clubs. I haven't really had.
I've had people tell me that they have fun at straight clubs.
Yeah, I still have fun at them.
But I think it's because of society. They're still worried about being accepted, so they are not fully comfortable with being themselves.
Right.
And I'm just like, if you want to be a man in makeup, you want to be a butch queen. I mean, do you, boo? Like, you got a fade, but your eyes is popping and you got some heels on. I don't give a damn. Bust it down.
Right.
Baby.
Right.
So.
Have a good time. Like, and that's the best thing about being at like gay clubs. Like, everybody's just so free. Like she said, like you see like all types of shit and nobody gives a fuck.
Nobody.
So I guess I could say like to, you know, my teens or like, you know, my youngers that are like waiting to be 21, like don't just go out there and feel like you have to be secluded like in a straight club. Yes, enjoy straight clubs. They're fun. Yeah. But go to a gay club. Like you have to experience it. It's just like another world. Like I said, like she's fluid. So for her to say that is even, you know, you should know that it's lit. Music's always popping. People are always dancing. It's not like the wall shit where everybody's like sit. Hell no. Nah.
Oh my God, don't you hate that?
I hate that shit.
You just walk in and you think that it's packed, but niggas is just standing up against the wall.
Yeah, like, and you're like,
what the fuck is that? Like,
why did I wait in line for this?
So I'm supposed to like walk up to you or something?
Right.
In the motherfucking assembly line?
Right.
What the fuck? Let me like twerk. Next,
right.
Twerk. Next.
Right. Is this a fucking Soul Train line? Do we need to start the fucking line? Like, what is this?
Exactly.
That is one thing at straight clubs. Not in Vegas because Vegas is just too packed. Like, it's just popping. But
that's because everybody comes for the fun.
No, yeah.
They're like, hell
yeah. Everybody comes here to be like, to be.
Not themselves.
Yep. To just be crazy. So I guess it is kind of biased to say from here. But like when I go to other cities and I go to straight clubs, a lot of them, it's all wallflowers. Like everybody's sitting on the wall. Everybody's like, oh my God, am I going to dance with this person? I'm just like, nigga, I'm about to go turn up in the middle. Like, I don't give a shit. Like, I'm here to have fun. Like, live your life. Enjoy that shit. Exactly. Period. And for, you know, to jump like kind of like off of this into more of a serious thing, you know, I do see a lot of trans hate a lot.
I know.
And it's like gross. Like I'm kind of tired of seeing it. Like we have to, obviously our community, you know, we all support each other and we all stand by each other. But it's like, I need my people from the straight community to help out a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Seriously. Like it's kind of getting to the point where it's like every time I'm, you know, on Instagram or I'm scrolling, it's like a new, you know, trans person is being attacked or being murdered or they're committing suicide. And it's just like, this is sick. Like this is 2019.
It is.
We got to get this shit together.
Yes.
Cause I'm tired of it. Like I don't know if you saw this, but, there was a man who was dating a trans woman. And
yes, bro.
They came up and pulled the phones out on him and was like, you over there dating that, you know, I'm not going to say the word, but you're over here dating that whoop whoop, and was like super bullying him. And it's like, okay, he's secure in himself enough to be like, that's a woman. That's how he feels. He enjoys her. That's what he wants. And you're going up and doing all this bullying shit. And he ended up committing suicide. So
that's not the one I was thinking about.
Yeah, no, he committed suicide the next day because it was like all over Instagram and shit. And it's just like, and those people aren't held liable because, you know, he killed himself. But it's just disgusting.
They need to be.
That's what I feel. I feel like they should be charged with something.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. That was harassment.
That it was, and that's just fucking pathetic. I'm sorry, it is.
And I've never seen no shit like that.
Or what about that guy who he had killed the woman because he was like, she never said that she was transgendered.
Whoa.
You didn't see that?
No.
Okay, so it happens a lot, and there was one that happened a few weeks ago, and it is so sad. And I'm just like, bruh. First of all the trans people that I know are super upfront because they need to make sure that you know because they do it to protect themselves. Yeah. Because people are really getting killed out here. Yes.
Like it's not a joke. It's real life out here.
Yes.
And I think that maybe, you know, I don't want to tell people what to do, but if people from the straight community would stand up and be like, yo, like, what are you doing? That's corny. Mm-hmm. It wouldn't be so hype. You know what I'm saying? It wouldn't be like something that I wouldn't say people are promoting it, but I would say that there's not enough people standing up for it. Because I'm not going to I'm not having that shit around me. Like if, you know, first of all, why do you care if that person is trans or not? If that ain't why do you care what anybody does? That's always been my problem with people. Like, why? That is not you. That is not your business. That has nothing to do with you. And I always feel like the people
like, why, if I'm not laying with you, why are you so concerned? Right.
And I'm not going to speak for all, but, you know, many men who, you know, disrespect trans women, it just makes me wonder, like, is that what you're into and you don't want to accept it?
Right.
Or is it just like you just have that much hate in your heart? But I don't believe that you have hate in your heart like that. I don't want to believe that about people. Mm-hmm. But it's what happens. You know what I'm saying? I'm tired of seeing it. Like, trans lives matter, period. And I feel like whether you're a trans woman, you know, trans male, whatever, I don't care about none of that. I just want my people to be safe. And I guess I'm going to talk from the other side because nobody's ever going to accept us all. It's never going to happen. I mean, we still have racism, so it's never going to happen. But, you know, take your precautions. Like, I know it sucks to say, but it's like, you know, when you go out, have somebody with you. You know what I'm saying? Have somebody who's down for you, though. That's not going to leave you to dry. Like, that's going to have your back. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. You just got to be careful. That's all I'm saying. Because these people out here are getting out of control. Like the one that was in Dallas, you know, was a trans woman and they beat her up in the parking lot. And then 2 weeks after that, they ended up shooting her and killing her.
Yes. And you know,
that was insane.
Okay, so first of all, it's just insane because of the fact that, you know, it's just so much hate. And a lot of it, I think, stems from jealousy. Yeah. Because I'm telling you, all the trans women that I know are bomb as fuck.
Hell yeah. Beautiful.
Like, their bodies are just top notch. And it's just like, you know, do you. Because they will hype you up all day. Mm-hmm. So do the same thing. It's not that hard.
No. And it's like, just because you support, this is something that was so dope. So like on my Facebook, this woman came on there and she's hella pretty, whatever. And she's straight. And she commented on something I was posting that was said of like a law that was like basically being proposed. And it was basically saying like, LGBT workers can be cut at any point in time, and it was against pregnant women. It was against like I was like, this is disgusting. I had posted about it, but she had commented on it, and she was like, "Hey, I'm not from your community, but I support your community, and this is disgusting, and I'll stand up for it. Like, let me know what I can do. Blah blah blah." If we had 10% more of those people, then the people who have hate in their heart, they're the outcasts, not us no more. So I'm just saying, like, if you're straight and you do support us and you're like, damn, this is wrong. Like, it's, you know, it's human kindness. Can you step up and please say something? Mm-hmm. Like, whether you're white, black, I don't care what race you are. Like, stand up and be like, yo, that's kind of wrong. You do that enough times, people are going to start being like, whoa, wait. Now that's not funny to you? No, it's not funny. Right. You know what I mean? Yeah. I just feel like it needs to happen. And I know that there's a lot of trans people in Atlanta. And I feel like you guys need to be, like, represented and I'm here to support. You know what's so crazy?
Like, my trans friends, they have been some of the best friends that I have ever had. And just knowing them, it's like once you're in and they know that you have no malicious intent, right? Like, they're super cool. Got your back for days. And I absolutely love that. So
yeah, no, I just think it's like hella dope. And I've had trans friends, you know what I'm saying? And they're just cool. Like, when people learn to love themselves and they are who they are, they're the best people. Like, I don't care if you're trans or not. Like, whatever you are, gay, lesbian, whatever, straight, doesn't matter. When you come into your own, you're just like such a good, dope person to be around. And that's what I think, you know what it comes down to? It comes to finding yourself, accepting yourself. Other people are going to do the same. Not everybody, but most. Mm-hmm. And we have to do that. And I guess I'm more targeting the teens because I talk to a lot of you on Instagram all the time. And I'm always telling y'all, like, be yourself. Yeah. Be careful, but be yourself.
But you want to know, coming from, like, I know I'm fluid, but coming from, like, a straight perspective. Yeah. Like, it's okay to ask questions. So that way you don't sound ignorant, because that's the only way that we're going to learn. True. And if you are afraid, I highly suggest watching Pose.
I haven't watched it. Everybody tells me to watch that show.
Amazing. Right. But you know what? And it's like me not really, you know, growing up in that world. Right. I still was able to see and identify and relate with everything that the trans community goes through and the gay community goes through. Mm-hmm. It's like, it's so amazing and so heartfelt. And, you know, I was just telling AB that, like, if I knew of a house when I was growing up as a teen, man, I had a hard ass childhood. Mm-hmm. I would have hella went to a house, been repping that shit. I would have been like, let's go, let's get it. Okay, right. We about to be on top.
And see, that's the other thing. Now that you're talking about that, I have not watched Pose yet, but I know what she's talking about. And I want to say with that, like, you know, there's a lot of people who are not accepted, and you know, they get stuck in the foster care system, or, you know, they're homeless and everything like that. And I just want to say, the shit does get better. You will find your way. Do not give up on that shit. Like, I never experienced it, but I did go through a trial of where, you know, my family did not accept this shit for a while. You know what I'm saying? It took a very long time. It takes a lot of growth. It takes a lot of patience. I'm not saying you got to stick around for that. You know what I'm saying? But
But what's crazy is a lot of people don't know this, but yes, I was freaking homeless in high school.
She was.
And I did end up going into the foster care system and being in shelters and all that stuff. But it's like, you don't have to let that identify you.
Yep.
Because look at me now. I mean, I'm 30 years old. I have a family. I have cars. I have a home that I own. Your own business. Yeah, I own my own business. Like, you know, I don't ever I went to college. I don't let anything sit here and stop me and tell me. And yes, you're going to have those people who are going to sit here and be discouraging. I mean, my own dean, who I thought was supportive, told me that I should just drop out. So it's like, no, why? Keep going, because there are people who do make it and are not a statistic.
No, that's facts. And that's coming from a lot of places, like, you know, the foster care system, or maybe you're just, life is just hard. Like, life is hard in general. I think it's just hard. I think everybody has their own demons, their own dark things. Yeah. Money doesn't give everything. You know what I'm saying? That doesn't bring support. You know what I'm saying? No. All type of things change. No matter what you're going through or whatever your situation is, everybody has their own struggles. It's just how you overcome it and how you come out of it in all ways. Like she said, like, she had a dean who was telling her, like, guiding her to drop out. I had a dean that we went to the same school, and my dean always had a problem with being gay. So she always would, like, try to get me kicked out of basketball practice. She was just always causing hell for me, like, always causing stress. But I still beat that. I graduated and what? And I went to college. What's up? Like, you know what I mean? You just have to overcome those people. Those people are there to motivate you. Take your hardest critic and make them your motivator to come back and tell them, like, nah, I did this. Like, fuck you. No matter what was put against me. You know what I'm saying? And we've both been through shit like that. I just feel like we're a guide for shit like this. Whether you're gay, straight, whatever, it doesn't really matter. No. We've just been through hella shit. And a lot of shit I will get into on here eventually, but I don't want to touch on that right now. But we got real serious on y'all. So we gonna take a shot. You wanna take a shot? All right.
I'm like a professional now. I'm not even touching
Bartender. So we're gonna end this podcast on that note. She actually has to catch a flight, guys. I know. Sorry. Boo. But she will be back. And when she does come back, you know, obviously our first podcast was much longer. So we will make the next one much longer because we have just a lot to share. And we've been in each other's lives so long that it just comes natural. Yeah. So thank you guys for supporting, listening, supporting her, supporting me, supporting us. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Cheers to y'all. We out.